Hi friends, I'm Dr. Angelica Underwood and I am so glad to be here with you today in my 60-day challenge, day 4. You are what you think. That's by David Stoop. You know, thoughts can trap you and attitudes can break you. In today's talk, I really want to be able to talk about those constant thoughts that are coming in on the 4th day when you're doing and trying to reach your resolution or your 2017 goal. You see, constant thoughts will be coming in and occurring on a daily basis, especially the how. How do I do this? You know, if you have committed yourself and you have made a decision, you begin to think on the 3rd day, how? And it's constantly there because it happened to me. On the 4th day, 3rd day, it happened to me today, and I'm thinking, how am I going to do this? So I thought that it would be a great topic to talk about today on the 60-day challenge. I'll be quoting things, and today it just seemed that a lot of religious quotes are coming up and from the Bible. I will quote from different authors and scholars and Buddha, the Bible, just because I'm a scholar. I love to do research and I love to read. Hi, Jesus. Great to see you here and all of you on the replay. Thank you. And what I challenge you is to write and type, what decision have you made? What resolution? What goal are you setting for yourself for 2017? And if you're doing the 60-day challenge, then tell me, what is it that you're working on so that I can help you when I am coming live for the 60-day challenge. I'm talking about you are what you think. So Proverbs 23:7 says and tells us, as he thinketh is his heart, so is he. So if you are thinking at this point of during your resolution or your goal, when you're reaching it, if you begin to think, how am I going to do this? I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. I don't know enough. I don't know how to start. You need to stop. Stop right there. Our thoughts will begin to create our attitudes, And like I said, your attitudes can break you. It could break your resolution. It can break what you want to accomplish. Attitude is everything, guys. Attitude is everything. Every motivational speaker that I have heard, that I have read, and that are out there, even coaches, they hammer this truth. That attitude is everything. Attitude determines the successful outcome of any task. So, the Apostle Paul, and like I said, today is a lot of quotes from the Bible, so I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to do it. And I hope that I am not offending you in any way, but these are powerful words. And if you look at the words and what they say, it is magnificent, and it takes you to that place that you want to go, that inspires you. Paul emphasized the importance of our attitude when he wrote, now your attitudes and thoughts must all be constantly changing for the better. So you have to be able to capture those thoughts that are coming in, especially today. Like, capture them, write them down. At the beginning of day 1, I suggested that you get a journal and you begin to journal everything. Write day 1 on how I'm challenging you, day 2, day 3. Today's day 4, and it's about thoughts and attitudes. So write those thoughts that are coming in, because once you capture the thoughts, you own them. In 2017, like I said yesterday, it's all about manifestation. 2017, it's about manifesting what you want. It adds up to a 10, and that's a magnificent number to work with, a magnificent energy. So if you really get that number, you can manifest anything. And I'm going to caution you, because you can manifest negative thoughts. You can manifest those negative beliefs. So you have to be careful and be so aware of what you're thinking, because your thoughts will create your attitudes, which create action. And remember, no action is an action. So many of you may be thinking, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, you've already made a decision not to do anything. So I challenge you to decide on one thing that you want to achieve during the 68 days challenge so that I can help you achieve it within the 60 days. And today is about capturing your thoughts and seeing how it's affecting your attitude. Are you taking action, or are you feeling stuck because you don't know what step to take? The next thing is people have the greatest intentions to achieve their goals, and they're morally sound, but their attitude is self-critical. It stops you. And like I said, in 2017, it's the manifestation energy. So if you don't have those positive thoughts to move you forward, either you move towards your goal or you move away from your goal. So you need to see what you're doing. Are you moving forward or back? Hi, Marty. Great to see you online. Go ahead and post questions. I want to make this engaging. And that way I can answer some of the questions while I'm live. And what I do suggest during day 4 is to begin to practice the law of reflection. And I'm going to be quoting John Maxwell a lot because I'm in his inner circle and I have a lot of his content, and I love this book and I highly recommend it. It's called The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. And one of those laws that he talks about is the law of reflection. You need to stop. Hey, and Melissa, great to see you. And you really need to reflect. What are you thinking? What actions have you taken so far? Because it's already day 4, in 2017. So what action are you taking towards your goal? And remember, he uses, oops, I'm sorry. My dog just jumped on me. This is my Faith. Say hi, Faith. I'm sorry, guys. She made me drop the phone. But anyways, John Maxwell talks about, in the law of reflection, talks about using the 4 eyes. And I'm going to be talking about one of them here. And it's investigation. It's the power of pausing. It's really important to pause when you have a chattered mind, when you have that monkey mind just going and going and going and going, and it begins to stop and create fear and doubt, and that self-critical self is coming in. So investigation means for you to pause. And it doesn't just mean to pause and smell the roses, but it's really to stop and figure out what you love and what one step do you need to begin taking action. Okay? Yeah, that's a great question, Jesus. How do you overcome failures from the past? Well, during this process of today, it's what thoughts are coming in. If you begin to capture the thoughts, overcoming failure is capturing thoughts. What thought is coming in the most? For example, is it fear? When you fail, if you look at failure with different lenses and you look at failure as exploration, you're going to be able to overcome it, because life is about learning. I had this webinar just this Monday, and it was called Sometimes You Win and Sometimes You Learn. You see, your failures are not failures. It's a lesson. And you really need to be able to reflect and be able to say, okay, what did I learn from this action, that we call failure? There is a lesson, there is a step, there is something that we missed. And I'll be going into systems and steps in my 60-day challenge. So I hope you continue following me. And I hope that helped, Jesus. But you need to figure out what you love most. Because remember, when you're exploring and you are in this creation of making and achieving your goals, you really have to love it. You have to love what you're doing so that you take action no matter what, Yeah, we go into those fears, Jesus, fear of losing the things or people you love. And we might see that as failure, but in reality, when we lose things or we lose those people that we love, it's probably not serving us. You know, they're not in alignment with our higher self. And I talk a lot about spirituality in your soul, you know. So people are no longer in alignment with you anymore. So when you lose those people, just let them go. Let them go with love and forgiveness so that you can move forward. Now, remember that everything's continued growth in this life. You know, if you're not growing, you're dying. That's just reality. Look at flowers. They don't grow, they die, you know. So you need to grow, and you need to see how you're growing during these, what we consider failures or challenges in life, and figure out what you need to do. But what I talk about in reflection is that you really need to stop and go within and figure out and find the answers within yourself. You know, I'm challenging you guys. If you want a 15-minute strategy call, I'm giving you a 15-minute free strategy call. So go ahead and inbox me, and I can schedule something with you and help you break through maybe that fear, those doubts that are coming in. I practice NLP, hypnosis. I practice meditation, reflection. I have a lot of strategies that I use, and I have been able to help a lot of people move forward. And Jesus, you know some of the work that I've done because you know some people that I've worked with and how I've been able to shift their lives. So one more thing I want to say. Galileo said that all truths are easy to understand once they are discovered. So when you discover the truth of that person that left you, that person that you love that left, you will be able to understand it. When you discover the truth of why you want to achieve what you want to achieve, you can be able to move forward. Okay? So you are probably overthinking right now because by the 4th day of reaching your goals, or the New Year's resolution of 2017, we begin to ask, how do I do this? You know, so I want you to begin going within. Sorry, guys. I'm beginning to have this cough, so let me drink some water. Oh, boy. So just go within, and I'm ready to kind of end it because I have, you know how that dust is there, but I'm going to talk about the other 3 I's in my spiritual journey group. So meet me there, and I will make a posting, and I will make another recording to go over those 3, because there's 4 I's in the reflection, and I've gone through 1 investigation. I'll go through the other 3 in my spiritual group. So join there so that you can follow me and you can ask more questions, and share this video. Share it and like it, because your success is my success. So I want to be able to help you achieve your goals in 2017 and really manifest as much as you can. So leave your thoughts, leave comments below, and I will go ahead and respond as soon as I can. So I want to tell you and leave you with one last quote, and this is from Saint Teresa de Avila, and this is what she says, and she says it so well. This is the book, okay? It says, remember, if you want to make progress on the path and ascend to the places you have longed for, you've longed for, the important thing is not to think much, but to love much. And so to do whatever best awakens you to love. So make sure that your New Year's resolution is something that you truly love and that you have been dreaming about it, and hopefully it's something that you can achieve within 60 days, because I am here to challenge you for 60 days, and I will see you tomorrow. Hugs and love you all. Bye-bye.